وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Prof, welcome. Prof, I hope you're fine and the family and everybody at your end, inshallah.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. To start with, it has been a long journey, and this is the first time we are coming on that platform to meet our audience and to have a chat and to give a short notice to our audience and our applicants. I can see Prof. Ababa. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. We're all fine. How are you? So to start with, we actually started open our doors for applicants to apply to AZ-ZAITOUNA at AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy. We actually received a lot of applications. We received a lot of applications. If I'm not exaggerating, we actually received more than 300 applicants who applied to study at AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy. And first of all, we would like to thank all of them, all of those students, all those applicants who applied to study at AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy. We would like to thank them all, and we welcome them to the AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy family. And as we posed last time, we promise, and I will emphasize on that, we promise that we are going to make AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy so friendly to make it interesting for them to learn their deen. Henceforth, going forward, I will talk about the kind of notifications, the complaints that we received from some of our applicants. Actually, we opened the application somewhere around 15th September. Before the due date, some applicants went on to start their applications. They submitted the application. Those applications were not received because that time we didn't open our applications. So I think if you are one of these people who applied before 15th September, I will urge you, I will tell you to go back and reapply again because we didn't receive your application. We have a lot of things to talk about, and with me here is our Arabic language teacher, the one and only, the face of Tamulat, the Surah Samad, who is going to have these discussions with me in this session to pass this notification, to have this short notice to our applicants. Actually, we will talk about several topics, and as I said, the first of it is I just finished talking about it, which is I urge those who applied before the date of application before we open our application on the 15th of September. I urge them to go back and reapply again because most of the application will receive it. And even if we received maybe we couldn't go back, we couldn't go way back before 15th September to reply their applications. Of course, we received a lot of application and we were able to reply to about 300 or more applicants. And I'll let Dr. Absalom talk about our replies and the feedback we received from that replies. If you're ready.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على النبي المصطفى وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه إلى يوم الدين أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي أما بعد فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. My dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, where we strive, all of us, to understand our deen for a better life and better living, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As our head of academics already explained, we received more than 300 entries, 300 applications to study at AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, and it's a huge number. And we've managed to reply all of them, and inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we hope that all applicants have received their email or their reply. And if you do not receive our reply, we would urge you to kindly check your spam. Please check your spam so you can receive our email from AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, inshallah, and then you take the next step that is expected from you. And if you do not receive the email at all, you can contact one of the numbers that are on our social media handles, or you can send a direct message to one of our social media handles. We would gladly reply you and then look the way forward. And however, most people have shown interest, but they are yet to reply, and they are yet to apply, sorry. And I am urging you all not to waste time and not to delay in your application, because if we close out the application, it means you have to wait for the next season. And studying or learning your deen at AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, I must say, is an enviable position. Everybody would want to take his or her position seriously and very early. So always the early birds have the privileges and all the goodies that come with being early in registration or in application or in even paying your fees. So please, guys, I would urge you and I would kindly request that if you have intention of joining AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, please do it now, because we have a very limited seat, and you wouldn't want to miss this wonderful experience, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I would repeat, if you permit me, Mr. Abdul Karim, please, if you do not or if you did not receive any email from AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, kindly check your spam. And get back to us later. And if you do not find anything in your spam, you can send us direct message through one of our or any of our social media handles. We would gladly reply you and then see the next level, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Of course, if the person didn't receive an email from us in his or her email or spam section of the email, you can go back to our website and reapply again. And if he or she did that and still didn't receive our email or our reply, can contact one of the numbers on our flyers, or the person can go to this Facebook account and write a message in our messenger, and we will reply the person straight away. Azac Zaituna Academy is here to actually help our help us. The world is changing. The world is totally changing. We are moving from face-to-face teaching to a virtual teaching. So don't be left out. You can't afford to be left out of this. You can't use your incapability of using maybe smartphones or internet or something as an excuse to to be left out of uh, this um, this project or this academy or this way of teaching or learning. It's very important you register. You register to know your dean. And as we always say, at Zaituna Academy, you are assured of receiving the best of knowledge, the best of the Islamic education, the best of Islamic knowledge. We have capable instructors. If you go in the list of our instructors, any one of the instructors who is going to teach in his field of teaching or the subject he is going to teach, he is like an authority. He's like an authority in that field. So I urge each and every one of you to go and register if you don't register. If you've already registered and you didn't receive email from us, as Dr. Abdul Samad said, go back, go back, go back and register again, or go and check in your spam section of your email. If you didn't receive anything, go actually and register, reapply again, or send us a direct email either in one of our numbers on our flyers flying all over social media, being it Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. You can send it message. We can send a message. We will reply you as fast as possible. Of course, we would like to talk about something that we are going to introduce. Something that we are going to introduce, or something that we are going to introduce to our applicants. Actually, we are planning to organize a webinar. We are planning to organize a webinar for our applicants. All of our applicants, we have a lot of things that we would like to discuss with our applicants, because we get to know each other. We get to introduce them to the Azac teaching strategies, Azac teaching how we are going to carry our teachings and everything. And so we are going to organize a webinar. Though we're thinking about the exact date that we are going to organize the webinar. We're thinking about tomorrow, right? Dr. Abdullah?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is not yet confirmed, but inshallah, we are going to elaborate on that and then discuss and come out with confirmed dates that we are going to hold the webinar on.
On Zoom, via Zoom,
Because,
right?
yeah, maybe Zoom or Google Meet. And it's very important to do that because as the Quran says, "Aliyatma'inna qalbi," just for people or some students or some doubting Thomases to have a free mind. Some people applied and they registered, but they are doubting whether they should pay or not, or
Is
whether
a genuine project or
yeah,
something.
whether it's genuine or not, whether they should commit themselves fully or not. So we are organizing this. It's more like orientation, but it is not the real orientation. The orientation would come after we have closed application, everything is said and done, and then we welcome our students into Azac with a proper orientation program. But this one too is more like orientation before orientation. Yeah, so inshallah we are going to organize a webinar or a meeting on Google Meet just to interact and feel the requests or the concerns that our students may have. And inshallah, we are going to touch on
Of course, a lot
some
of
similarities.
we've received a lot of questions. A lot of applicants are asking how is the teaching is going to be carried out. Is it going to be live teaching like on Zoom? Is it going to be on our e-learning portal? Is it going to be a video that they are going to download and stuff? A lot of questions are coming. And through this webinar, I think we are going to explain it to all our applicants how the Azac teaching is going to be carried out. So probably I'll urge each and every applicant to get time for this webinar. It is going to be very fruitful and piled with a lot of information. And of course,
So before you continue, Karim, the webinar is for our Zaituna students, those who have already applied,
I
and
yeah,
for potential students, those who wanna apply but they are in doubt, or maybe they are procrastinating their application. So they can join the webinar in order for them to have a free mind, in order for them to clear all the doubts that they are having or they might have. So inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, guys, we urge you, first of all, I'm repeating because it's very important. If you have applied and still you did not receive any email from AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy, kindly check your spam. And if you do not find anything in your spam, you can reapply or try to reach us through one of our social media handles, or through one of the contacts that we have placed on our flyers, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for us to have a smooth application process. And then inshallah we have a wonderful experience in AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy e-ta'lim system.
of course, and maybe during the orientation, we will go. We will take our students, our applicants, all through the e-talim system for them to get used, to get familiarized with the system. So they will get to see the video. They will get to download their PDFs. They will get to see their assignments and everything. They will get to know how to go through about the Italian system. So it is very important you join this webinar that we are going to organize, and we are going to communicate the dates and everything to through our social media platforms, through your emails. The already applicants that we have, we are going to send you the link, the date, and everything directly to your emails. And for those who didn't apply, we are going to actually share the links and the dates on our social media platforms, inshallah. And
No.
you, of course. And there is a present issue that we are planning to introduce, right, Dr. Summit?
Yes. That is about a Zaytuna discount or a Zaytuna scholarship. So we are planning to introduce a scholarship scheme for people who are underprivileged, but they have the zeal to learn their deen. And we do not support the fact that learning the religion should always be equal to nothing economically. No, you should pay as much as you can to learn or to seek knowledge about your deen. Is very important.
And,
But we are no.
this actually these fees that we are talking about, sometimes I don't want to call it a tuition fee. Of course, it is a tuition fee, but I don't want to call it a tuition fee. Of course, we will receive, even if you pay your tuition, we will receive our reward from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, even with
Inshallah.
this tuition. But I don't want to call it tuition because it is not a tuition. We don't see it as a tuition. um, I normally try to call it commitment fee. We want
Yes.
you to commit to this. We want you to commit to this project. So if you pay, sometimes if someone gets something for free, he didn't pay anything, or he paid something very small for it. He doesn't give it importance. He doesn't make it a priority to him.
Mr.
He just
Abdulkarim, that is the mindset as a Tuna Academy has come to change. You
Mhm.
know, as I said, locally or previously, our people think that if you're doing anything religious or anything about the Islamic scholarship, it should be for free, or it should be for something very small. But of course, what we charged is very, very small compared to, or looking at what
really
we have to offer. And yet, still, we received some requests from people who are genuinely motivated to join as a Tuna Academy, but they do not have the financial strength to join as a Tuna Academy. So, upon receiving these requests continuously, series of requests, we have decided to introduce what we call the Azaituna Academy discount or scholarship, where we would give some discounts to some people who deserve it. So we are going to introduce the discount bar on our website very shortly, inshallah. So those who are interested, or those who think they are eligible or they deserve the discount, can go and apply. We have a form there. You
you
apply,
have our
you write,
criteria,
yeah, you
you
tell
rate
us
us
why
criteria.
you deserve it, and then we assess it later, and then we decide whether to give you the discount or not. So, inshallah, shortly we are going to introduce the bar on the system, so you can follow. And yes, so as you can see, it's fee reduction for those in need. It doesn't mean that we are going to scrap, or we are going to trash out the fee totally, but it is rather a reduction or a discount for those who deserve the discount, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For instance, some people are students, and they really need it, so you can help in that regard. And some people wanna enroll more than 5 wards, or children or family members. In these situations, we are forced to take to relook at the situation, and then try to adjust and make everything simple. As Zaituna, as we always say, as Zaituna Academy stands for simplicity in everything. Inshallah, we don't want to make things very complicated for people. We are here to convey or to transfer Islamic knowledge to people in the very easiest way possible.
Yeah.
That is
We,
why we
we,
don't
we
want
bring
to have
you we bring you we bring you the Islamic knowledge to your door. You don't have to go out. You don't have to go out and take a long journey to acquire this knowledge. We are bringing it to you in your comfortable in your comfortable way. You will receive this education without struggles, without going through any difficulties and everything. You just pick your phone or take your laptop, connect it to internet, then you receive your education. After education, you get your certificate. Very simple as that. So I urge each and everyone to get to register to AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy and receive this knowledge and receive this the Islamic education. And we promise to give you something that that will actually benefit you in this dunya
and
and this world and in
before we go, I would like to tell those watching us now to kindly share, okay, and let this message. Actually, this is a very short notice. We decided to give our, firstly, those who have applied, and then secondly, our potential as a Tuna Academy students. We already received more than enough students. We have more than 300 entries, but you can still apply. You can still apply, and inshallah, we are here
application
to give you
application
this.
applications open till when? We still have about 2 weeks, right?
Yes, we still have about 2 weeks. So you can tell a friend to tell a friend and share this video, please, for it to get far, so people can benefit. You never know. You never know. If you share it, you can take part in the reward, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I think without much we do, we are going to end the
The session.
the notice here, inshallah. Yeah, and the webinar, as we said, inshallah, let's emphasize on the webinar. We've already explained. Please, guys, we are going to communicate the date and the manner which we're going to hold the webinar in later, inshallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. So kindly stick with us. We are going to give you the information about that. And Abu Bakr Isa Malam Quresh, please can you explain the registration process? Jazakumullah khairan. So actually the registration is very easy. First, what you have to do is you go to www.azaituna.org. Okay, AZ-ZAITOUNA is spelled as AZ/ZAITOUNA.org. When you get to the website, you would see the button of apply now. You see the button of apply now. You click on apply now. You would see a form. You fill out the form, and then you choose your level. Yeah, whether you are applying for beginner or intermediate or advanced. So you choose your level and then you press the send button. Now,
then the person will wait for a reply.
Yes, would receive your application, and then you would receive a reply from AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy. Mr. Abakar, I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear. You just need to go to our
After
website.
our reply, we'll tell you what to do next. We will actually tell you in the reply what to do next and everything. And now, as we said, we are going to introduce a fee reduction for the after you apply. If of course you need a fee reduction, there is another form that you have to fill out. If you fill that form, of course, you are going to submit a request for a reduction of the tuition fee. So after you register, you go forward to submit another form, which is for the fee reduction. I hope it is clear. If it is clear, whenever you need any clarification, you can send us a message on this account on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter. Of course, you can get us on one of the numbers on our flyers on WhatsApp or on email or something.
Yes.
Inshallah.
Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you, Prof. Ababa Megida. Thank you very much for your wonderful support. And yes, Prof said it's very huge. Yeah, Alhamdulillah, we received a very huge entry, and Alhamdulillah for that. We are still receiving entries, and inshallah, it's going to be massive. And Abu Sahal, mashallah, barakallah fikum. Thank you very much for watching. And Mala Abu Bakr, thank you very much for passing through and asking your question. And inshallah, please share it and let this video get far. And kindly do not hesitate to contact AZ-ZAITOUNA Academy for any concern, inshallah. Now,
I think we will bring the end of this session here, and we hope